charities attack scam. A cruel mission. The only book you read is the one you can censor and burn. You are not shepherds, you're just elsewhere. And we're just a cattle. Again and again. Democracy fails. Freedom's a mess just because of the rest. Sinners now winning.
Constitution, you keep on learning.
Pray for forgiveness.
Oh yeah, baby. Welcome to Raving Antifa. Your host, Undowdu. Here I am depicted 3,000 years ago. I'm like a Buddha. I'm like a prophet, but I'm an atheist Buddha. I'm an atheist prophet, so I don't care about all that crazy shit.
Don't be no fake for Christian. Preaching love on Sunday. Praying in the kitchen.
Yeah, it happened yesterday.
Twisted for your rain. Feeling that don't respond in your holy pain. Get up, stand up, call out the Gestapo. Go from the pulpit to the border. Let the real fire show.
Sing along. Fuck Christian.
Behind the Bible, but your tongue's getting trashy. Fuck the fake Christian. Loving Nazi. Brains on the borders. Kids in the KG. Fuck Christian. Loving Nazi. Lights in the views. Hitting us against us. Pray more. Get up, stand up, push. Stand up for the truth. Don't give up the fight.
All right, welcome. We are live every 24/7. We are live. We have a headless YouTube channel. So anytime you want to listen to this music, you go to antifafm.com, listen to the playlist, or you can just simply, cue in to Antifa FM on YouTube, right? All right, I'm adding a lot to it, right? So, and especially if you're a mod, John Wick, WP, I think if you're signed up, right, log in. I'll make you your admin status on here. We got some really cool things that are going to happen. You're going to be able to switch up the news. You'll be able to call up news. So this background, right, you'll be able to say, hey, set as a moderator, you'll be able to say like, Cam Tel Aviv, Cam this, right? You'll be able to switch the cam, 4 cam, 5 cam, right? You'll have full control on this side. So just like I have the agents in there, on there. No, of course not. No, they're gating. That's why they've got control over Twitter. They got control over they're controlling the news feed. You're not seeing anything. You're not seeing the damages to the base. You're not seeing anything. All right, we're in complete news blackout. But if you look at, you have to look at the Al Jazeera and BBC. You have to look at basically non-American news channels. All the non-American mainstream news channels is what you got, like Al Jazeera, It's probably good. You got everything, Mikey, before I leave? Are you sure? Think really good. Did you pick up your sandwich?
No.
God damn it.
No, I don't. I much like to eat.
You can just take it with you. Eat it later. It's in a bag. I made you the fucking sandwich. It's got peanut butter and jelly. Hi.
Why did you put it
I put it on the counter on the top.
in the sandwich?
What?
It wasn't that good.
What do you mean? Did you bite it? Did you try to eat it? Huh? It was peanut butter jelly. It was marmalade. You didn't like the marmalade. Oh, so you did try to eat it. You didn't like it. It's a little different than I didn't get it. Yeah, it's marmalade. It's a little different table. Marmalade. It's made out of lemons. Let's see, where are we going? I think I want to go that way. We're going to we got to go like the back way to Mama's. He didn't like my peanut butter marmalade. He wants peanut butter jelly. I didn't have any jelly. I have to pick up jelly. I'll eat it. You know, he's like, he's such. Mikey is so hard to cook for. So yeah, so you have to, if you want to get the latest news in regards to what's happening down there, you got to look at the European news channels, the Guardian, whatever. All that stuff. Who? You still live with your mom? You still live? Matt, you still living? You still live with mom? You do? Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. In Japan, in Japan, most kids will live with their parents till they're 30 years old, saving up money so that way they can buy a house. In America, we live in a system where, we kick them out and they got to pay rent all the time. They can never save up money to buy a house. In Japan, kids will literally stay with their parents and save up, so they can put a down payment on a house, right, on that. I'm sorry to hear that, dude, right? It's okay to live with your mom, right? It's okay. It's okay, brother. You come in here, you have to understand, when you come in here and the first thing that comes out of your mouth is you're living with your mom, you're projecting. It means you're living with your mom. If you come into a channel, you understand that your unconscious mind speaks first. When you feel insecure, you feel down about living with your mom, right? And I got a mosquito in here. Oh yeah, I got a little fly. Go get that mosquito. Little nice. I got a little mini spider living in the corner of my car. Let's see, we'll go up and find that mosquito. No, you don't. Dude. You come in here. No, you don't, dude. You don't live in your house. You think of it as your own house because your mom owns it and she's going to pass it to you. So in your mind, it's your own house, right? That's what it is. That's what it is. I live in my own house. Quotation marks, dude. Quotation marks. That's what it is. Welcome to the show. Hey, I got some music for you. Hey, I got music. Let's put on a song. Let's put a song for this fake butt Christian people loving Nazi on. There you go. You go. You like country? Here's some country for you. Here, I'll put some lipstick on for you. Here you go. I know you want this. Yeah, I'm catering to your needs. I'm a giver. Oh, not your shade. You don't like that shade? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me fix that. Let me fix the shade. Let me fix the shade for you. Sorry, you don't like this color. Is this more your color?
Wave against the regime, the resistance on your stream. Never give up. Never give in. Antifa.
Oh, it's my headset. I'll turn it off. Is that louder?
Spread the love and fuck the fascists! No cage! No cages! No cages, no raids, no maggie in the streets. Tear the badge off the jackboot, make the fascists bleed from the block to the border. We protect our own, ice out, Trump out, this is our fucking home. Red hand Gestapo kicking doors at 5 a.m. Snatching moms in the driveway. Kings and kids again, crying rule of law while they break every law they swore. Same pigs that knelt on necks now hunting at the corner store. But the block don't freeze, we got burners on the app. Ice pull up, Cyrus Blair, whole hood yelling trap. Block the block, block the fans, barricades in the street. If they want our people, gotta walk through concrete. Maggot cheering from the suburbs, sipping latte tears. We out here, mask up, giving feds real fear. No cages, no raids, no maggot in the streets. Tear the badge off the jackboot, make the fascists bleed from the block to the border. We protect our own, ice out, Trump out, this is our fucking home. Go to calf in the White House, orange skin, tiny hands, signed the papers for the camps, gave the orders to his clans. Proud boys riding shotgun with the federalists now. Same salute, different uniform, tell me how that's allowed. But the whalers ain't scared, got chakras in the truth. Court date, sanctuary, mutual aid in the booth. We leak the raid spots, we jam the license plates. Every time they lose a target, that's another brother savior. Back to blue dies quick when the blue kicks in.
Is that better, WP? Is it loud enough?
Against the systems at war. No cages, no raids, no maggot in the streets. Tear the badge off the jackboots, make the fascists bleed from the block to the border. We protect our own, ice out, Trump out, this is our fucking home. When the vans roll deep, we roll deeper still. Hundreds turn to thousands.
That was my headset. My headset has voice cancellation. I turned it off.
We don't call the cops, we call the whole damn hood. Solidarity forever, that's the only law that's good. Your empire's crumbling, your walls about to crack. Every rage you run just brings 10,000 back. So keep your papers, keep your flags, keep your hate. We burning down a future that you tried to create. No cages, no raids, no maggot in the streets. Tear the badge off the jackboot, make the fascists bleed from the block to the border. We protect our own, ice out, Trump out, burn the motherfucker down. Fuck ICE and fuck MAGA. Fuck ICE and fuck MAGA. Eat a dick, Donald Trump. Yeah.
All right. It looks like my attempt to bait. Let me change the VPN and see if that helps. Let's change the VPN. Listen to this is 0102 Kneecap. Enjoy. Bible in one fist, wall in the other, you prick. Will smash your empire, no fucking bother. Proud boy cunts, cause newsboys, very fine people again. Watch the Capitol storm like you watch Bradley Murphy burn your feeny hating man. Trains full of brown skins out, coffin ships echo in the splash. Project 2025, penal laws 2.0, just Yankee flash. Back fuck Christians, you pedo loving Nazis. Back fuck Christians, you pedo loving Nazis. Fake fuck eat love, orange just for quoting scripture shy. Love thy neighbor, the cage, the poor bastard, hypocrite delight. Back fuck Christians, you pedo loving Nazis. Raids on factories and door snatching daddies, leaving mammies broken, crying. No ring, no rights, just terror, you're and reborn, no lying. Preach from the pulpit, ship them south and bastard war you build. Same ascendancy sermons, same hunger, same guilt. We're off our heads on pills and powder, dancing through the deprivation. But the rage still bubbles, briskly, my Tiberies, no hesitation. He says the paper smiling, red plume like a British general's hat. Quote Jesus while in Jordan, folk in desert tombs, imagine that. Same divide and conquer.
a swap green for brown, new flag seems in. Where the Republican hood session the off be letting the madness in. This land's for freedom, not orange death spots or black clad gangs. Not foreign boots, not homegrown chains, it's just on full bail. We broke the tans in 21, burned castles to the ground. We'll rise from these ashes, never bowing down. Christians, you pedo loving Nazis. Fuck Christians, you pedo loving Nazis. Empire crumbling like Dublin Castle in a flame. West Belfast rising, you'll never break our name. Fuck
Yeah, this is Iran is becoming a proxy war, the same thing it was for Afghanistan, right? Russia is making mint. Russia is loving this. Isn't that surprising? We know Trump is that we've always said Trump is an asset for Russia. Look at what he did. He's undermined NATO. He's threatened to remove NATO. He's threatened to attack NATO, right? The very thing we created, Trump is undermined, right? Spain is is threatening Spain. France now is going on their own in nukes. Poland is building nukes. Spain is probably good. They're talking about getting nukes, right? Watch Japan. Japan has already talked about it. Now because of France, Japan's gonna go, fuck, we need nukes. Japan is gonna be talking about nukes this year. Everyone, the only thing that's going to save you in this new world order under Trump is nukes. Having fucking nukes. What's the proof for that? North Korea. That's the proof, right? North Korea is the proof. Proof in the pudding. So all these countries, they don't want to have their leaders decapitated by Trump because he gets pissed off, sends in some drone strike, uses algorithms that are weaponized. That's the whole thing about Anthropic. What we're seeing with the assassination of, and this is probably why they were all fucking upset, because they were probably trying to assassinate, the Ayatollah with Claude, and Claude was pushing back. I could see Claude doing this. Claude is pushing back, going, no, can't do that. No, I can't do that. And they're all pissed off. So they call in the CEO. They try to strong arm him, and he says, fuck off, right? Claude is not going to be used for autonomous, right? America's lost, Mad, America's lost. Just like America lost the Afghan war, like they lost the Iraq war, like they lost Vietnam. You see, this is asymmetry war. We're not built for asymmetry war. Iran sucked us in to fighting them in the Gulf that they control. There's 900 miles of mountains, right? They've got literally an infinite number of their thing is drones and autonomous vehicles. Just like Ukraine, they are the provider of drones to Russia. They've been testing their drones to get around. Like the Russian weapons, we haven't adapted to drone wars yet. We're going to see, right? We're going to see U.S. Navy ships sink, just like Russia did. Are you ready for that, Mad? Are you ready to see American ships sink? It's on Trump. Every sailor that dies, every American that dies is on fucking Trump, is on you. On you, Mad. Their death is on you. The death is on Trump. This isn't an American war. This is a fucking Trump war. This is the Epstein Files war. This is what this is. This is the Epstein Files. This is a pedophile rapist, right, who's running away from the truth by causing a war. That's all this is. It's just a look over here, dipshit. Dipshit Rob. Oh yeah, put your focus over here, dipshit. That's what it is, Mad. And don't be mad, dude. Your name even says, right? Your name even says. This is the reality. This is the reality. America loses this war. They can't win. All right? And for them to win, they have to put boots on the ground. And this isn't like Kuwait, where it is miles and miles of desert and you can fucking run, a whole bunch of tanks across the deserts. No, dude. This is mountainous warfare. This is Taliban shit. This is shit that we got our asses kicked, that we couldn't hold. We could not hold Afghanistan. They pushed us out of the mountains, right? There are literally all these little fucking decentralized little hubs. They have their own drones. They have their own military. They are built for this fucking war. And you're so fucking dumb that you don't get it. It's called asymmetrical war. It's a big word, dude. Asymmetrical warfare. It's a big word. You may want to dive into it, dipshit. You may want to go get some education, you fake fuck Christian pedo-loving Nazi, right? Asymmetrical warfare. This is what Iran. This is the big moment. And Trump played into it because Trump is a dumb fuck. The guy was about to die. He had cancer, right? But instead we turned him into a martyr. And this is what the Sunnis love, martyrs. Oh, they love martyrs. 9/11, they were Sunnis. They were Sunnis. We got 90 million of them, Sunnis, right? You just create martyrs. And, they love jihad. So not only did you create a martyr, you also create jihad. And so that's why America, State Department, said that 2 million Americans should leave the Gulf states. You understand? There are 2 million fucking American. The State Department ordered them to leave. The State Department ordered 2 million Americans to leave the Gulf states. Go look it up, right? Why? Because there is so much fucking chatter about, kidnapping, offing, killing Americans that the CIA is like, oh my God, we got to get out of there, right? And that's the reality. That's the reality. Trump created this mess. This isn't an American mess. No. This is why Obama, this is why, Reagan, all the last 40 years, why no one has gone into Iran. Because, see, they war game this shit out. They game this shit out, and they realize there isn't a winning. We don't have a winning strategy. The only thing we can do is nuke them, right? That's the only thing we can do is we can fucking nuke them, which we may. We may fucking nuke Iran. And now what will that do when we nuke a fucking country, right? That's why do you think France is running to building nukes? Why do you think Spain is talking about getting nukes, right? Why do you think Poland is getting nukes? Everyone is getting nukes. Japan will get nukes. Everyone. Trump has made this world so much more dangerous, right? Right? He has started another fucking, rush to build nukes. Reagan and everyone were escalating. Trump is turning it around. Oh, we have power. We have rights. We have this. We have Christian right. We're ISIS. MAGA is ISIS. They're radicals. We have a bunch of fundamentalist radicals running America. That's the fact. Thanks for the 3 likes, by the way. No, they don't. Poland has to deal. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. Poland has to deal with Russia. They're already in partnership with France is putting their nukes in Poland. Poland's getting nukes. France is stepping up, filling the shoes that we were filling. You're gonna watch Europe kick out military bases. American bases are going to be kicked out. They're going to be replaced. We're headed into a very, very dark time because of Trump. But I'm gonna keep saying this. There is one positive outcome. Here's the positive outcome. It's a 30% chance. I've gamed it out with powerful AIs. That's a beautiful thing. We can war game this shit out. There is a small chance America is going to get their ass handed to them, right? We're going to see a Navy ship, a carrier potentially sunk. We're going to see, Iran wants to sink a carrier. We're going to see potentially. Now understand, I don't want a carrier sunk. My dad is a naval aviator. He went to Annapolis. I've been on these carriers. I know what it's like, right? My father's first carrier is called the Intrepid. It's in New York City. I took my dad there after he died. I carried his ashes. I took him to his ship to hang out on his ship, right? And I actually left some ashes. There's my dad's ashes are. This is a secret, but my dad's ashes are on the ship. I'm not gonna tell you where, but I sprinkled his ashes all around that fucking ship, dude. My dad is on the Intrepid, right? It was his first carrier. He learned to flight, and now he's just on there. I've kept this a secret till now, but yeah, his ashes are spread around. You know, I'm walking around, you know, putting a little there, like where they couldn't find it, you know. So my dad is all over the Intrepid, right? So I'm a secondary appointee to Annapolis, right? That means I didn't get a principal appointment. I got a secondary appointment. So if the principal had said, any of the principals had said no, I would have gone, right? I would have gone. Thank God no one said no, because I didn't really want to go. I did at the time, but now in hindsight, I'm glad I didn't go. So I don't want any aircraft carrier. I don't want any Americans die. But unfortunately for us, and I've said this all along, I said this, that we would have Americans dying at the hands of ICE over a year ago. If you guys follow my channel, I was the first channel to talk about Trump as being a Nazi. This was over 2 years ago. Before the election, I said this was a referendum on democracy and fascism.
Can you go back? I want to get water.
Yeah. All right. This is a referendum on fascism. It was never an election. It's a referendum. This November, it's a referendum. All right. We don't have elections anymore. It's a referendum. Do you want fascism or do you want democracy? That's the vote. All right. It's not about blue or red. It's not about Democrats or Republicans. It's about fascist government or democratic government. That's what it's about this November. And Trump knows he's going to lose. So what's going to happen? He needed to create a demon. So this whole Iran war is to create the demon. So we will have a homegrown attack, right? We will have an attack on U.S. soil, which is going to be perpetrated by Trump and his sycophants. They're going to say it's Iran, but it won't be Iran. And how do I know this? Because this is what Putin did. Trump is following Putin's playbook. He is building the paramilitary organization that Putin built. That is ISIS, his own unit. Putin built the new KGB, got rid of the KGB. Think of the KGB as the old departments. Think of ICE as ICE as his his paramilitary organization that clamps down America with $170 billion. They're paying crazy amounts of money for building detention centers that will house Americans, people like me, right? People like me, people like you. If you're blue in this chat, he's going to house you. He's going to put us in detention centers. He's going to deny us access to passports. All this shit. That's why I'm telling people, get your passports now while you can, because they're going to be checking social media. They're going to be checking who you are, and they're going to start denying you getting passports. They're going to want to put you in fucking concentration camps. This is the new reality that we're living in. So the good news is, here's the good news, right? Well, hey JS, how you doing? You saw I sent you do the do Antifa.com or at Antifa FM, right? Channel. Join Antifa FM channel. Let's get more people on the channel, JS too. I put the banner on this, Antifa FM on the banner, so everyone's seen the banner. Yeah. I'm going to keep saying there is a small window here, and I'm going to keep saying it, because to say the word is to invoke that thing into being. There is a chance Iran is going to sink a major battleship. We don't have battleships. It's funny, Trump kept saying battleship. We don't have any battleships. Trump says battleships. We have no battleships in the U.S. Navy, right? Trump wants to build one. But there's a potential massive U.S. casualty event. When this massive U.S. casualty event that's going to happen before the election, right, by Iran, and it's going to really upset the GOP to a point where even the Republicans that are out there, the MAGA that are out there, they're going like, what the fuck? We didn't vote for this. We vote for no wars, no new wars. And there's going to be tremendous pressure to impeach Trump. At the same time, you're going to see allies, American allies, dumping Trump, right? Japan, England, EU, right? They're going to say, no, we can't involve in this shit, dude. Now, this could happen maybe if he drops a nuke. If he drops a nuke, this shit will definitely happen, right? He drops a nuke, he's fucking impeached. All the allies dump him. So he can't drop a nuke because nuke will mean his impeachment and conviction, right? If he drops a nuke. And there's no way he's going to get approval by the, by the legislature to drop a nuke, right? So nuke means impeachment, jail time for fucking all of them, right? So they can't do a nuke. So the next thing is massive casualty event, right? Trump is going to think that this is going to rally America for their side. I don't think it will, right? I don't think it will. I think that if anything, it's going to make Americans more angry. Will coincide with this is probably someone is going to release the Epstein files with Trump information showing he's a pedo, right? Maybe it's the 54 documents, the interviews of him raping in 2019. Maybe Katie Johnson stuff, okay, is going to come out. So all of a sudden you've got this major event. All of a sudden you're going to see that Trump's a fucking pedo, undeniable, right? And then there's going to be a massive call. The only sane way we get out of this nonsense is impeaching Trump, all the other fucking war criminals, all right, that are in administration, apologizing to Iran, say it was the crazy King Lear, right? Is this our King Lear event? And apologize to the world, and maybe Gavin Newsom, which I don't really care for, comes in, or JD Vance comes in, and he just becomes kind of like a pointless president for the next 3 years and doesn't accomplish anything, and starts, yeah, I was right, he was the American Hitler, right? He was the American Hitler. I was right. I was just playing along because he threatened me. JD Vance will make up some bullshit. But yeah, I know he was raping before. Yes, that's the whole thing was. That's the whole thing, is that 2019 is pre-Epstein years, right? That woman is pre-Epstein, 1980s. That don't have. What do you mean that don't have? That don't have. What do you mean by that don't have the balls to impeach? I'm laying it up. Impeachment will only happen major U.S. loss. Okay, major U.S. loss, like losing an aircraft carrier, destroyer, right? Major U.S. loss. Major. Look at this car here. What is this car? This is a classic car here. Here, what is that car? You guys see that? You see that car in front of me? Anyone know what that is? A little old sports car. What is that? I'm trying to get up on it. Is that a Nissan? It's a classic, isn't it? What year is this car? 280Z. Fair Lady. A Fair Lady 280Z. It's a Nissan. It's a Fair Lady. I've never heard of it. Have you heard of a Fair Lady 200Z Nissan? You were right. Whoever said 200Z Nissan. Fair lady. What's a fair lady? Fair lady 280Z. Is that rare? This could be a rare car. This could be like $100,000 car. Good job, WP. Fucking WP fucking nailed it. WP nailed it. What's up, Crystal? He's like zooming. He's like speeding. I have to speed up to catch up to him. It's good to see you, Crystal. How's everyone doing? You want to stop and get water at a thing? There's a thing down here. So that, I mean, that's a 30% chance, all right? If a major casualty event happens, 30% chance that Trump gets impeached with the rest of his fucking corrupt cabinet. There's got either that or let's say someone releases, you know, the Epstein files unredacted. Where are we going here? Is it here at this place here, right? At the track and field? Where's the?
You pass away.
Huh?
You have to go here.
Well, put the thing so I can see. I'm gonna stop right here. You figure out the 7-Eleven.
I know the way.
All right, I'm gonna stop here. Get your water. Isn't it here somewhere? No.
Yeah,
Look,
you have to go. You have to pay first.
What?
Let's get.
All right, we gotta go get some. Mikey needs some food. Mike, off. Will you stop doing that? Well, he's got that lesion. He's got the mark of the beast now. Is that the mark of the beast? Isn't the mark of the beast supposed to be on it? Isn't the mark of the beast supposed to be somewhere? Is that the mark of the beast? Remember when they had I think that's the mark of the beast. It's Satan grabbing him by the fucking neck. I'm dropping Mikey off as track and field. You want one of those things? Well, you get a big water. Why a small water? Same price.
The size of never changes.
You know, you can get like a 1 liter of water for the same price you can get for 16 ounces of water in Japan. Did you guys know that? Say hi. Say hi to W. Say hi.
All right.
He's sleepy. He was up late gaming. He was gaming last night. He's like, yeah, for 80 cents. For 80 cents for a 1 liter of water, or, you know, 80 cents for a 16 ounce. But he's like, oh, I won't drink it all. You know, you see the screen they have so people don't breathe on them? You see that? Isn't that clever? They put down
No, I need Tanzania.
huh?
Okay.
Okay, okay.
I gave you 2,000 yen last
I
night.
have for the entrance. I have to pay.
You have to pay 1,000 yen? Ridiculous.
ありがとうございます。
はい、ありがとうございます。Senior citizen. She's like 70 years old, senior citizen working. What's up, Darren? I'm a big fan too. Like when I love it when pissed off starts dragging the MAGA face across the ground. It's like the best thing to watch. It's like the best thing to watch. Watching you work over that dude last night, and then all of a sudden I look down, I glanced at it, he's like, oh, I voted blue. You fucking, you scrape the cult right out of that guy. You scrape the cult. He's like, the cult was left on the asphalt, the blood and the thing. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? What? You're MAGA? You are a Democrat? Oh, I voted blue all my life. You know, it was fun. That guy, dude. That was funny. Where are we going, Mikey? You gotta tell me where we're going.
Entrance.
The entrance. So I go right. This is an entrance here. So I go right and then left. Here we go. We can crank it up. What's up, Shadow? Yeah, 91. I told you. 91 a barrel. Fucking Russia is loving this. Putin is having an orgasm. I mean, think about it. Putin is having a little orgasm right now. Trump fucked NATO. He's all this chaos. Fucking America's put themselves into a war they can't win. You know. But there's tons and tons of they're shipping people out. They're shipping people out. They're getting everyone fucking in place for it. That's why they want access to military bases. The whole point for access to military bases that he's crying about is troop movements. They want asymmetric troop movements to the location. They've got too many. A base can't handle, which way here? A base can't handle, like, all of a sudden 10,000 troops. I mean, we're gonna have to land with a fucking shit ton of troops. So that's why they're asking to use all these other military bases, and Spain's like, no, you're not using our military base on this ship. I know, dude. I know. He moved to Ukraine. Here he is. We're creating a new ISIS, the new Kurd ISIS that we're gonna fuck over, and by fucking them over, they're gonna turn around and they're gonna. This is ridiculous. Here.
Yeah.
All right, son. What time are you done?
My senpai's mother gonna
Take you home.
take me home.
All right. Nice. Thank her. I could have driven him down. Why didn't I drive him down?
He go with his friend.
I see. Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's here? Because I don't see many people.
Up there.
You got your phone?
Yeah.
All right. Bye. One time I dropped Mikey off. One time I dropped Mikey off. I didn't get far. I get a phone call. Oh, I'm at the wrong place. He's got my brain. He's got my brain. Fuck a fake Christian. Pedal on the Nazi. I mean, yeah, 91. Did I tell you? Did I tell you guys I bought $1,000 worth? I prepaid for $1,000 worth of gas yesterday. I may up that to like 5,000. I also I went to the I'm adding a battery pack to my house. I'm getting off the grid.
Family values my ass, it's a family of frauds, covering tracks like confessional bras. Eyes ages, pray before the dawn sweep, covering dreams in the street, making grandmas weep. You love the orange idol, tweeting from the throne, but your guys getting ghosted when the truth gets shown. Petty rings ringing like your collection plate, Nazi youth groups in the basement, sealing fate. We undocumented, but our fire's undocumented too, burning through the hypocrisy, straight exposing you no more. Turning cheeks, we flipping the script, revolution in a rhyme, watch the empire slip. Fake fuck Christian, pedo loving Nazi, tear it down. Ice Gestapo, your time's up. Revolution.
Yeah. But here's the other things that are going to happen, Crystal. Utility prices are going to skyrocket. Your utility price is probably going to double, potentially double, all right? At least go up, it's going to go up at least 20-30%. I mean, it's not just gas, it's everything, right? Groceries are going to be impacted because you got to ship, they got to pay for the all the extra shit. Everything's going up. Everything's going up. That's why I'm getting off the grid. Our solar panels generate 78% of all our utility needs. 78%. The extra 22% is nighttime. See, this is where Trump is fucking stupid. I mean, they didn't think about this. They didn't think about this. You know, they didn't think about this. They're like, oh, let's just blow up Iran. They're dumb fucks. They're dumb fucks. They're like, oh, let's blow up MAGA. Oh yeah, let's get MAGA. You know? And they don't fucking think about oh, they can close down. They got to buy the balls. It's true. It's true. Terrible times. I'm gonna call you terrible times. Turbine. Terrible. Yeah, I'm actually I'm launching. Just give you what I've been coding on. You guys want to hear what I've been coding on? What Undowdo's been working on? All right. Wow. What the fuck? I'm not sure where I'm going here. Hang on, this is okay. Okay. I'm a little discombobulated. I was driving around back streets and shit. So they don't, dude. They don't. It's all fucking bullshit. There's no promises. We have no word. No one trusts us, you know. Everyone is afraid. Trump has demonstrated that he can just go in and decapitate leaders, right? And now they're emboldened. Oh, look what we did. We don't even have to have wars. We can just go in, decapitate your leader, and leave. Okay, you're gonna do what we're gonna do? Oh, you're not? Oh, come in, decapitate your leaders. I mean, that's his game plan. Let's just rule with fear. You're gonna do what we say, or we're gonna fucking kill you. I mean, this is mob boss. I mean, he's acting like a fucking. This is mob boss as president of the United States. Completely unhinged. Completely. You know, violating the rules, the laws, everything else. But anyway, I'm working away. I'm working on, you're going to see move to Japan. I'm adding the next layer to move to Japan, all right? So when you, you know, to help people, what the hell's that guy doing? I don't know what that guy was doing. Ah, shit. Let's go. Let's get ourselves a fucking McDonald's breakfast. There's McDonald's right here. We're going to go in and get, if they're open. Are they open? They may not be open. There's Mickey D's right there. Whoa. Let's just pull out in front of me, dude. All right, no problem. He just fucking pulled right out in front of me. You know, there's Mickey D's. All right, let's park over here. Go to Mickey D's. Let's go to, this is a new Mickey D's. So, you have your passport. Guys, you got to get your passports, dude. Let's go. Mickey D's here. There's different Mickey D's. Baskin Robbins and Mickey D's. Guys, I really strongly recommend, if you don't have, just even if you're not going to use it, get your passport done, guys. Get your passport. I mean, just to have it. Just have your passport. But dude, Japan's going to become really crazy expensive here. Look at all the people. How do you think they're doing? Big Mac sauce. Look at this. This is like old school. This is like an old school style, isn't it? This is McDonald's, right? It's like I feel like I'm in the 80s or something. 1010. How you doing? Good morning. You speak English? Oh, what a shame. McDonald's and no English. Look, they're calling you over. How you doing? Oh, look at that. They're calling over the one person who speaks English. So check. Boss check. Boss. Kite, onegai shimasu. Check employee. Ego okay. これは0です。これは1です。One. One. I'm going to have takeout. Takeout. 違う takeout. Egg cheese muffin. Oh, breakfast ありません。Breakfast ない。No breakfast? Only burger? これ。結構です。Burger 嫌い。I only like McDonald's breakfast. So,結構です。They don't have breakfast here. Wow. Huh? 何？No,違う。結構です。これ欲しいはsausage, egg, cheese, muffin. But muffin ありませんね。No muffin. So, いらない。I'll go. 僕の最下長のマックいいですね。 Okay, bye-bye. See you. They don't have breakfast here, dude. They don't have fucking breakfast. This is McDonald's. I don't eat. They don't have burgers. No fucking breakfast here? Wow. Can you imagine a McDonald's that doesn't have fucking breakfast? Well, guess what? I just found one. Are you there? Anyone in the chat? Is there a delay? All right, there's a delay. Let's listen to music. There's a McDonald's in Japan that doesn't serve McDonald's breakfast. I didn't think that was possible. That's crazy. I like this song. Oh, JS, since you're here, how you feeling? How you feeling, brother? How you feeling? Are you feeling better? What's wrong with you? That sucks, dude. Is it congestion? What is it? What's your thing? Did you make yourself the Undao herb tea? Head cold. You need to do my. As soon as you fucking have a cold, you should make my tea and do 5 minutes of inhaling the terpenes. You haven't done that, have you? You didn't do the Undao. You didn't do the Undao treatment, did you? I know you didn't. You take a bunch of. You didn't make yourself a big pot with herbs and all that. That's not good enough. Fuck mullein tea. You got to do the Undao. You got to do the Undao treatment. No, fuck that. It's not about drinking tea. It's about getting terpenes into your sinus, into your cavities, right? It's not about drinking, doesn't do shit. You got to get the terpenes into the bacteria. Not honey for the throat. No, dude. F. All fucking F. F. You're all fucking F. Dude, I never get sick. Where do I want to go? I gotta go to my farm. Let's go to my farm. We can go to my farm. I gotta plant my potato. I gotta plant my damn potatoes. No, dude. You get a pot. You fill it up with a bunch of leaves and shit from your garden. Orange, everything. Orange peel, everything. You want to, and you don't want to boil it. You want to heat it up, not even to a simmer, right? So it's hot. So you see vapor coming off. Those are the terpenes. You breathe them in for 10 minutes. You're fucking fixed. You wouldn't be sick all this time. You gotta listen to your doo-doo. You gotta listen to Undao. You know, I'm pulling like ancient Vedic like medicine thing here, treatment. It's not about but it does have terpenes, but those terpenes do different things. The terpenes that are in weed aren't necessarily antibiotic terpenes, right? The terpenes within an orange skin are different terpenes than what's in a fucking plant leaf, right? The terpenes within the orange skin, right, has bacteria, fungal, right? That's why, it doesn't rot. You notice how an orange doesn't fucking, it's very hard, it does, but right? Because of the terpenes in here. You want to inhale those terpenes. You don't want to boil. Boil kills the terpenes. You don't want to boil. You want to warm up, and you want to breathe in the terpenes as they're coming off. You want the terpenes to be kind of coming off and not boiled. Boiling, you don't want to be boiling. Dude, I'm so fucking disappointed in you, dude. So disappointed. Hope you feel better. No, you don't want steam. You don't want steam. You want the water vapor. You want the vapor. You don't want the steam. It is steam. I guess it is steam, is water vapor, but you don't need the boiling. It doesn't need to be boiling. You get it to a pre-boil, and it's the best. And you can keep your head on there, put a towel, and just breathe in. You breathe in through your nose. Breathe out. This is the lid of the pot, right? Over it. Like that. I've been doing this for 20 years, pissed off. You focus on your fucking animals. I've tried and tested this. This is undoubtedly herbal and inhaling treatment. What do you mean? I already got my prescription. All right, we're headed to, look how beautiful it is. Look, we're headed to my, you know what? We're going to park. I wonder where this road goes. Oh, interesting. It's not about the combo. You throw fucking everything in there. You throw everything in this. I put in black pine needles, black pine. I put in loquat leaves. I put in blackberry, blueberry. I put in 2 kinds of sage. I put in 3 kinds of mint, bee balm, lemon balm. I mean, I put in thyme, 3 kinds of thyme I have growing, lemongrass, and then I put in peels, like I'll put in orange peels, all this, in there. Put in garlic, put in cinnamon, put in ginger, right? I've got ginger, slice that. You put that all into a pot. And then you slowly heat it up and you breathe in all those terpenes. You just murder everything. My whole family, I mean, here's the proof. I mean, my entire family came down with COVID, right? In my house, my entire family. None of them wanted to do my undoubted treatment. I didn't get COVID. I was asymptomatic. I never got any symptom of COVID, ever, on it. And I was doing that every day. I had it, you've seen me, I've got a big pot, I leave it on the stove. I let it cook down. And then I collect that tea, because you don't want to boil it, and it's like black, it's thick. And then I use that as an addition for water, right? I add like a shot of that stuff to my water. So when I'm drinking water, I add a shot of that, and so I use that juice. So I'm making this super, super concentrated, product. Yeah. Whatever, dude. It's your health. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. I'm just a little upset because I don't want you being like in discomfort. That's all. I feel for you. Pedal supplier, liar. The stakes get higher. 38,000 times exposed again. 38,000 times when it's kitty touching friend. 38,000 times the truth don't care. 38,000 times. Donnie was there. They were dash your face, show the fit, cause no particular little body, how fucking wrong. Getting takes and breaks and days throughout the 5 plus money makes us sometimes pretty tough about. Pedal I never take offense, guys. I never think I take offense. Remember, I have a degree in acting. I'm gonna troll you. I'm gonna make you think I take offense. It's all good. Love you guys.
Right here.
15 years, friend besties. You think you didn't know it? You didn't think it participated? All right, welcome to AntifaFM.com. I'm Undadu. Enjoy the tunes. Gotta grab. I'm constantly making shorts, and then the algorithm automatically pushes out the shorts. So we're headed to. We're gonna go plant some potatoes and shit. I had potatoes hang out. We'll see if they froze. We've had some cold days. I'm gonna put them in the ground. I'm gonna cover up the ground and let them sit. They sure fucking do, dude. They need to just expose the files. Someone at FBI's got to have it. Why can't we have what's it called? The guy. I guess it's hard. You'd have to unredact. On the weekend spin, touching little lambs while the choir sings hallelujah, then tweeting about borders. It'd be so easy. I mean, it'd be so easy, give us your entire files, you digitize it, then you put it through a large language model and you say, these names, study context. It's like they didn't do that. They fucking did it by hand. It's weird. I don't know. Fuck your tax breaks, fuck your holy waterfront. With a flood coming, your arcs get sunk. Fake fuck Christian, pedo loving Nazi. Hide behind the Bible, but your souls get flashed. Fake fuck Christian, pedo loving Nazi. Raised on the borders, kids in the trash. Fake fuck Christian, pedo loving Nazi. Burn it down. Stop in the pool. See, look, JS. See, JS, you have control. Listen, JS, you could create live music and push it to the front as the stream is going on. Look, I love it. Look at this view. Look at this view. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? This could be the view from your house in Japan. Imagine having this view every morning. Imagine every morning having this view. No, what I'm saying is, does it affect the radio when they make a request? Does it change so I can wire that in then. So when you make a request, it changes. That's the view from my farm, by the way. This is the view from my farm. We're headed to my farm. So you can build a house and have this view. Imagine getting up, coming down here and fishing, coming in and fishing every morning. You have this river to fish at. No one fishes out here. Have a little dock with your boat, I have a boat. We can put my boat out here. This is the view. Look, I'm driving on the levee. Nice. So, yeah, I'm working on the next stage of move to Japan, right? So you'll be able to engage with the agent. If you'll be able to do an exclamation move to Japan, and the agent is going to remember you, and you can like, okay, how do I move to Japan? It's going to ask you questions, and you'll be able to respond to it. All right, have a good evening. You take care. Have a good evening, Pistol. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Here's my farm coming up here on the right. This is my farm. You see that big tree right there? My farm is right next to that big tree on the left. I'm gonna try to kind of angle down so you can see it. This is my farm. Why is that reflection? There's the farm. There's the Undaudu farm. Look at that. You got the night view.
Signed in his name. Fuck the Christo fascists preaching hate from the pews. Fuck the oligarchs buying politicians to use. Fuck the technocrats thinking they above the law. Fuck the right-wing extremists. Fuck them all raw. Fuck Christians, pedo loving Nazis. Fuck your whole agenda and your fucking atrocities. Fake fuck Christians, pedo loving Nazis. We coming for the throne, watch it fall to pieces. Fuck them all, 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 fuck them all. Yeah, fuck all of them. Every single one.
All right, I'm gonna leave you up here. Listen to the music.
Fuck the rapist in chief with his predator grin. Fuck the crypto grifters and the cons they spin. Fuck the Proud Boys marching with their tiki torch flames. Fuck every pot and drum signed in his name. Fuck the Christo fascists preaching hate from the pews. Fuck the oligarchs buying politicians to use. Fuck the technocrats thinking they above the law. Fuck the right-wing extremists. Fuck them all raw. Fake fuck Christians, pedo loving Nazis. Fuck your whole agenda and your fucking atrocities. Fake fuck Christians, pedo loving Nazis. We coming for the throne, watch it fall to pieces. Fuck them all, fuck them all, fuck them all.
Listening to Antifa FM. Now, a word from our sponsor. Foundups.com. The future is not coming. It's here. Decentralize everything. Decentralize everything. Decentralize everything. Power to the people, better living through AI. Not tomorrow. Today. Foundups.com.
They roll up in black trucks, lights flashing red and blue, tearing families apart in the dead of night, nothing new. Kids in cages, mothers crying, fathers gone without a trace. while the man in the gold tower laughs in America's face. He signs the orders, pumps his fist, calls it keeping us safe. But it's just hate dressed in red hats, waving flags of disgrace. They scream about freedom while they build the walls higher, preach about Jesus but set the world on fire. Fake fuck Christians, Peter-loving Nazis, hiding behind the cross while they drag us to our knees. Fake fuck Christians, Peter-loving Nazis.
Can you hear me? You guys hear me? Can you hear me? Basically, I have you on my Wi-Fi headset. I'm looking for a 1 in chat if you can hear me. Can you hear me? No one's responding. I guess you can't hear me. Guess the music's too loud. Huh? Hello, hello? I guess, are you hearing the radio? Motherfuckers, dude. But can you hear the radio? Can you hear, how's the radio? Is the radio coming through the speaker too on the phone or no? Can you hear the music? Now, can you hear the music? Now the question is music. Music equals 1 or 0. Can you hear the music? Can you hear the music? No radio. All right. So all right. So cool. So I'll turn it off so you can hear the radio, and then when I want to talk, I'll turn it on.
Ice in the shadows, raiding workplaces at dawn. Workers vanishing like ghosts, families ripped and torn. Trump's on stage, ranting about invaders and crime, while his own party's full of predators doing hard time. Project 2025, the blueprint for the end. Turn the clock back 100 years, call it making America great again. They pray on Sunday morning, they lie through Monday night, claim God's on their side while they strip away our rights. A fake fuck Christians, Peter-loving Nazis, hiding behind the cross while they drag us to our knees. A fake fuck Christians, Peter-loving Nazis, maggots burning America down, and they're proud of the disease. This ain't the country that we sang about in school, where liberty and justice were supposed to rule. Now it's fear and division, greed and power unchained, a cult and red hat screaming, lock her up again. But we see through the lies, we remember the cost. America's bleeding, we won't let it be lost. A fake fuck Christians, Peter-loving Nazis. Your kingdom of hate is crumbling to
The black and red, raw, vicious Irish lament cheap. Slow friend after every two lines, louder and meaner each time. Feck fuck Christians, you paid all of a Nazi. Feck fuck Christians, you paid all of a Nazi. Feck fuck Christians, you paid all of a Nazi. Black trucks roll at midnight, same color as the old black and tans. Rip mothers from the child like the Alxies did to Irish clans. Feck for Christians, you paid all of the Nazis. Kids in wire cages now, same screams once heard in Balbriggan. Icemen kick the doors and same way the tans burn. Cork to ash, drag fathers to the vans. No warrant, no trial, just the lash. Feck for Christians, you paid all of the Nazis. Deportation trains are running, echoes of the coffin ship splash. He signs the papers, grinning, red hat like a British general's plume. Quotes the Bible while he builds internment camps and desert tombs. Feck fuck Christians, you paid all of the Nazis. Same old divide and conquer game, just swap the green for brown. Pardons his proud boys, calls the loose boys very fine again. Watch them storm the Capitol like you watched us burn in 21. Feck fuck Christians, you paid all of the Nazis. Same original sin, raids at dawn on workplace. Same terror the omen used to bring. Snatch the men from factories, leave the women a wedding ring. Feck fuck Christians, you paid all of the Nazis. Project 20 bars, the new penal laws. And everything but name they preach. Love thy neighbor, then ship him south to some bastard walls. Same sermon the ascendancy gave before they took it all. Feck fuck Christians, you paid all of the Nazis. Same hunger to make us crawl. This land was meant for freedom, not for foreign boots or homegrown chains. Not for orange despots or the black-clad raiding gangs. You feck for Christians, you paid all of the Nazis. We broke the tents before we'll break the airs in half again. Christians, you paid all of the Nazis. Final Feck fuck Christians, you paid all of the Nazis. Your empire's crumbling like Dublin Castle in the flame. We're rising from the ashes and we'll never wear your shame. Christians, you paid all of the Nazis. I came home from the war in pieces. Couldn't sleep, couldn't close my eyes. Alex worked the night shift at the VA. He was there when I wanted to die. He'd sit beside me in the darkness, hold my hand till the shaking stopped. Never asked for nothing in return, just a man who gave all he got. Fake fuck Christians, pedo love and They killed the man who saved my life. Saturday morning, 10:00. He walked outside to help a stranger through. They beat him down into the snow, did to him what the war couldn't do. They called him terrorist by evening, a nurse who never broke a law. I survived the hell of combat just to watch my country fall. Fake fuck Christians, pedo-loving Nazis. They killed the man who saved my life. He held my hand when I was dying. Now I gotta live knowing what they did to him. The blood froze before the ambulance came.
Sí, que se jodan todos, cada uno de ellos. Que se joda el violador, en jefe con su sonrisa de depredador. Que se jodan los estafadores, cripto y las mentiras que tejen. Que se jodan los Proud Boys marchando con sus antorchas de odio. Que se joda cada perdón que Trump firmó en su nombre. Que se jodan los cristofascistas predicando odio desde los bancos. Que se jodan los oligarcas comprando políticos para usar. Que se jodan los tecnócratas creyéndose por encima de la ley. Que se jodan los extremistas de derecha. Que se jodan todos en crudo. Fake fuck Christians, pedo-loving Nazis. Fuck your whole agenda and your fucking atrocity. Fake fuck Christians, pedo-loving Nazis. We coming for the throne, watch it fall to pieces. Que se joda la clase multimillonaria con su viaje libre de impuesto. Que se jodan los senadores, la membota sin nada por dentro. Que se joda el culto maga bebiendo veneno cada día. Que se jodan los títeres mediáticos hilando mentiras por paga. Que se jodan los campos fronterizos y la máquina de crueldad. Que se joda la Corte Suprema coronando un régimen fascista. Que se joda el silencio de cobardes que deberían gritar fuerte. Que se joda cada cara en esa multitud de gorra roja. Fake fuck Christians, pedo-loving Nazis. Fuck your whole agenda and your fucking atrocity. Fake fuck Christians, pedo-loving Nazis. We coming for the throne, watch it fall to pieces. Fuck your thoughts and prayers, fuck your laws and lies. Fuck your stolen power, watch it fucking die. Que se joda el presidente, criminal y su torre dorada. Que se jodan los aduladores rogando por un sabor del poder. Que se jodan los libros prohibidos, palabras prohibidas, prohibir a quienes amamos. Que se jodan los falsos profetas diciendo que hablan desde arriba. Que se joda el dinero oscuro comprando cada voto. Que se joda la propaganda metida por nuestra garganta. Que se jodan los vuelos de deportación destrozando vidas. Que se joda cada traidor con un corazón frío y
Before the lights come up tonight, before the music starts to play, we have to tell you something first about the story on display. This is not a fairy tale where heroes always win the day. This is something worse than fiction. This is the USA.
Every word you'll hear tonight was spoken on the record. Every death that we will mourn was documented and remembered. Every crime that we will name has evidence and proof. So when you leave here wondering, know that we have told the truth.
We didn't make this up. We couldn't if we tried. No writer in their right mind would pen this suicide of democracy and decency, of everything we knew. No, this is not a story. This is a reckoning for you. Welcome to the show where nothing is pretend. Welcome to the show. We don't know how it ends. This is not a musical. This is a mirror in your hand. Welcome to the show. Welcome to this wounded land.
June of 2015, a golden escalator ride. A man came down to tell us all the quiet parts out loud with pride.
We laughed, we pointed cameras, we thought it was a joke. 10 years and a million deaths later, we finally woke.
Charlottesville in children cages, pandemic lies on January 6th. 34 felonies later, and somehow nothing sticks. He came back for round two with revenge upon his mind. And here we are tonight, asking what we'll find.
We look into the mirror when we see what we became. When we count the cost of silence, when we finally speak the shame of watching it all happen and doing not enough. Welcome to the show where love must conquer blood. Welcome to the show where history meets today. Welcome to the show. We have so much to say. This is not just theater. This is a call to rise. Welcome to the show. Now open up your eyes. What you are about to witness is not comfortable. It is not balanced. It is not fair. Neither was what happened. So sit back and watch the monster. Watch him climb and watch him fall. Watch the people who enabled him. Watch us nearly lose it all. But don't sit back too far now, cause the story isn't done. When the curtain closes on us, your part has just begun. Welcome to the show. Antifa FM. Antifa FM. Rave against the regime. The resistance on your stream. Never give up. Never give in. Antifa FM. Thanks for turning us on. Spread the love and fuck the fascists! Color sign ties and a predator smile. Rapist in chief with an Epstein file. They prey on their knees, then they prey on the weak. It's the same old grift with a new set of teeth. Crypto grifters with a forked tongue they speak. Just more gaslighting for the MAGA sheep. Katie Johnson knows what monsters you hide while you sell off the White House with fascist pride. Fake for Christians, pay to love the Nazis. Your gospel hate is just for the MAGA army. Sinners, not winners. You're tipping the scales, bleeding the poor while democracy fails. Alternative facts from your sycophant choir. Constitution burning in your Reichstag fire. ICE is your Gestapo terrorizing the streets, ripping kids from their mothers, making migrants weep. You preach family values you can't even keep. You scream pro-life, but it's death that you reap. Statue bigotry replacing Lady Liberty's flame. It's genocide for profit in the MAGA cult's name. Fake for Christians, they don't love the Nazis. Your gospel of hate is just for the MAGA army. Sinners, not winners. You're tipping the scales, bleeding the pearl while democracy fails. This is the American scream, trumpation, where charity's a tax stem, a cruel omission. The only book you read is the one you can censor and burn. You're not shepherds, you're the slaughterhouse men, and it's just the cattle again and again. Hate for Christians, they love Nazis. Hate for Christians, they love Nazis. Fake for Christians, pay to love the Nazis. Your gospel of hate is just for the MAGA army. Sinners, not with us. You're chopping the snails, bleeding the poor while democracy fails. Freedom's in ashes, 'cause of the red hat as his. Sinners, not widows. Constitution burning. Why you keep burning it? Pray for forgiveness. She came at age, speaking only cage tongue, flying the gangs in Guatemala's sun. Mother clouds tied through borders at night, escaping the threats, the extortion, the fight. Los Angeles streets became home in time. On a roll shining, track stars align. Rising senior with dreams in her eyes. No chains on her future under California skies. Fake fuck, Christian people loving Nazis right there doing this, you know, in the dead of night. Crosses on their walls, swastikas in their hearts, rounding up the innocents, tearing lives apart. Fake fuck, Christian people loving Nazis right there doing this, you know, history's endless bite. Routine check-in on an ordinary day. Agents closed in, no words left to say. Detained without warning, ship far away. July 4th flight to the fears they'd evaded. Back to the land of drugs, trafficking, dread. Enemies waiting where angels fear tread. Medications taken, hell fading fast. Hiding in shadows, clinging to the past. Christian people loving Nazis right there doing this, you know, in the dead of night. Crosses on their walls, swastikas in their hearts, rounding up the innocents, tearing lives apart. Fake fuck, Christian people loving Nazis right there doing this, you know, history's endless bite. Romans nail believers to crosses of wood. Lions in arenas for the empire's good. No mercy for the faithful who dare to believe. Persecuted souls with no reprieve. Nazis marked the stars, loaded the trains. Camps of extermination in righteous chains. Now the dreamers deported, mothers lay low. Same ancient hatred in modern day show. From Colosseum sands to detention halls cold. The mighty devour the stories untold. 2 months in hiding, the stress took its toll. The Stella collapsed, leaving Nori alone. Buried at 45 in my address fine. Orphaned in Quetzaltenango, crossing the line. Relatives distant, grief heavy as stone. Finishing school, through screens far from home. One young life broken, a future denied. In a world that forgot why they once had to hide. Fake fuck, Christian people loving Nazis right there doing this, you know, in the dead of night. Crosses on their walls, swastikas in their hearts, rounding up the innocents, tearing lives apart. Fake fuck, Christian people loving Nazis right there doing this, you know, history's bite. History's bite. Get out. Get out. Get out. Crosses on their necks, but their hands are stained. Manchados de sangre, su fe es un disfraz. Preaching about Jesus, but it's all a game. Jugando con vida, nunca mira atrás. They lock up the children, rip them from their mamas. Niños enjaulados, destrozando sus almas. Amen on Epstein's flights, you know the name. Los mismos monstruos escondiendo sus dramas. Who's gonna save us? ¿Quién nos salvará? Nobody, nadie. Who speaks the truth? ¿Quién dirá verdad? Nobody, nadie. Who protects the kids? ¿Quién los cuidará? Nobody, nadie. So we save ourselves, nos toca luchar. stay quiet. Pensaste que el miedo nos iba a callar. You thought we'd disappear, pero aquí estamos, no nos van a borrar. We are the ones you fear. Somos la voz que no puedes parar, and we're not going anywhere. Y vamos a ganar.
I forgot I had these. I gotta plant these guys. My onions and my lettuces. We gotta get those in the ground. So I gotta put my boots back on. I'm not done yet. Enjoy the music. Alright, should I put there? Or should I plant it there? Maybe I should plant it there. Trees in the way though.
Towering pride, practicing speeches in the mirror each night. Girlfriend photo on his desk, salutes his shadow, whispers, I'm the best. Little man, big throne in his mind. Plastic crown, crooked, but he thinks it shines. Shouting orders at the empty air. All that power in a swivel chair. Little man, big ego and show. Wants the world, can't control his own shadow. Little man, big throne in his mind. Little man, big throne in his mind. Writes his name across the sky on crumpled papers he can't quite sign. Flags he printed on his screen, marching armies in a childish dream. Little man, big throne in his mind. Plastic crown, crooked, but he thinks it shines. Shouting orders at the empty air. All that power in a swivel chair. Little man, big ego and show. Wants the world, can't control his own shadow. Little man, big throne in his mind. Little man, big throne in his mind. Every rule he makes applies to you, not him. Every tiny slight, another phantom sin. Climbs a cardboard castle, calls it empire, calls it home. But every time he raises his voice, you still see he's all alone. Little Sträcker till Leona hälsan i dår här. Pojstig levan majden sjökino av vagantask. Han är finns att röra garden och röra väl. Synen sen är hårdiga don som när. Fola till därga bratte kan här och böjet. Skräden sitt för årsa. Bellin i är särde få sig kärnvaret på gesa. I'm going to your doctor. Fake fuck Christians. The Nazis are full of the ardent cross with the Arlon. Fake fuck Christians, peddle of the Nazis. Maga, Domerica, Brodulas and Gala. Pardon and Shakor, be a henna, Hatana, Dona, Mayana, Probos, os kommer and blood. Ruanar and Yankatar, up a crofta, Sanere, a fair and telefish. A Doragan, Koram, to say a Sletiotis and Darab up the Jalta, Dibiriat, Kurvi, glass. Moravilsiat, Kosul. Sitten biblar, rovning sitten få. Drar då homer så kommer något att se då. Fake fuck Christians, peddle of the Nazis. Ett få till den cross with your arm loony. Fake fuck Christians, peddle of the Nazis. Maga, Domerica, Brodulas and Dollar. Donny breaker till looms I are diva got it at a strike Fake fuck Christians peddle of the Nazis and follow up the herding cross with an arm and loony fake fuck Christians peddle of the Nazis Maga the very high Brodulas and Gala
Christians, pedoloving Nazis, Tavoriot vatatiti maragluine. Fake fuck Christians, pedoloving Nazis, Tamitak togar merigora. Shower vantas jurti galre.
Antifa FM. Antifa FM. Rave against the regime. The resistance in your stream. Never give up. Never give in. Antifa FM. Thanks for turning us on. Spread the love. And fuck the fascists.
Welcome to Epstein's Island. Dinner is served at midnight. The chef comes highly recommended. He worked at a restaurant called the Cannibal. Bon appetit. chef prepared the table with silver knife and bone, a menu like no fable for guests who came alone. Something on the platter beneath the silver lid, it really didn't matter what the butcher did. Nice to meet you, flesh and blood. Nice to eat you, evil tastes good.
Beef jerky on the island.
Beef jerky was the code.
Beef jerky shipped in silence.
To those who craved the load, some didn't leave the venue. The butcher knew his part.
You didn't want the menu.
From St. James in the dark. 1,300 pages, the chef's name in the files, hidden through the ages behind the rich man's smiles. Butchery is trade, a craft of the depraved, a bloody history served up on a blade. Nice to meet you, flesh and blood. Nice to eat you, evil tastes good.
Beef jerky on the island.
Beef jerky was the code.
Beef jerky shipped in silence.
To those who craved the load, some didn't leave the venue. The butcher knew his part.
You didn't want the menu.
From St. James in the dark. Princes dining, billionaires too, sipping on the devil's brew. Did they know across their lips or blackmail for the trip? Once you dine, you can't escape. Blood on silver, murder and rape. Rituals beneath the moon, humming Satan's little tune. Once you got a sample, once you got a taste, shipments were so ample, nothing went to waste. The rich devoured innocence. What did you eat? The powerful kept silent. What did you eat? Fake fuck Christians, pedo-loving Nazis. Fake fuck Christians, pedo-loving Nazis. Protecting the elite. Protecting the elite. 6 barrels of acid to dissolve what was vile. What were they disposing in? Sulfuric bile. The missing and the nameless, the ones who disappeared. Victims of the shameless, just as we had feared. Pentagrams and altars hidden out of sight. No one heard them crying on those evil nights.
Beef jerky on the island.
Beef jerky was the code.
Beef jerky shipped in silence.
The secret finally told. Some didn't leave the menu. The butcher played his part. Now we know the menu from St. James in the dark. Nice to meet you. Nice to seat you. Nice to eat you. Recognize the meat.
Tick tock, the clock don't stop. Not even for Donald, not even for Donald. Woman's getting older every day, a little slower. Karma's in the kitchen, flipping burgers on the stove. Cholesterol rising like his crimes against the nation. Arteries clogging up with greasy devastation. the tongues, undefeated, never lost a single round. Even kings and tyrants end up 6 feet underground. He'll leave behind a legacy of nothing but his hate that never ever ever made America great. Now I lay me down to sleep, I pray his secrets start to leak, and when he dies, before we wake, we'll throw a party, cut the cake. Fight for Christians, pay all of the Nazis. Fuck your whole agenda and your fucking atrocities. Fight for Christians, pay all of the Nazis. Death will take the throne as we watch him fall to pieces. Goodbye, Donald. Goodbye, Donald. Goodbye, Donald. Minneapolis, snow biting her cheeks. Engine still warm from the school run. She backs out slow, no radio on. Then the flash 3 pops through the glass. No siren, no badge flash, just ice in their eyes. Bullets kiss her forehead, her temple, her grin. Red blooms on white, she folds like a prayer. Mom gone in 3 beats, silence thicker than air. Little boy waits by the window, backpack half zipped. Mom's coat hangs, empty keys glint on the script. Teacher says he's quiet now, crayon stays sharp. He draws stick figures bleeding art class after dark. No lullabies, no you got this, just went through the crack. Where her voice used to live, now only snow taps back. He grows tall too quick, fists tight in his sleep. Dreams of her laughter turning into a beep. Renee, Renee, 3 shots for your name. Ice don't care if love spelled it the same, but we scream louder, louder, light in the freeze. Your kid's heartbeat drums won't let him have peace. Like stars, 1,000 voices weaving who she really was not theirs. Woman who fed strays, wrote haikus at 3 a.m. Go fun climbs past 7 digits, coins drop like a man. No more terrorist stickers on her porch or her grave. Minnesotans march, boots crunching her wave. They chant her kid's age, 666, till the echo cracks marble, makes cowards quit.
Hear me now. The Mad King sit on him throne of life. Photos with him Epstein ties, Rapis in chief with him predator eyes. Grifting fell on every word I lie. Malignant narcissist, ego to the sky. Bad on the dealers, free the sedition mob. Violent criminals back out on the job. Cheat their auntie from him very first breath. Sucking the nation dry
Babylon and all him policy. Racist in a pub, him heart full of hate. Brown skinned people locked outside the gate. Misogyny dripping from him every word. Grab them by the body like them property not heard. I'm more an adult and no shame in them games. Stormy and the payments, we all know the name. Help the rich get richer while the poor man starve. Another tax cut while the people get caught. Fake fuck Christians, peddle loving Nazis. Mad King Donald and him cult of atrocities. Fake fuck Christians, peddle loving Nazis. Burn down Babylon and all them policies.
King of lies, throne of gold, soul so empty, heart so cold. Dictate our dreams, freedom soul. The truth been told.
Narcissist messiah to the maga flock. Worship the con man round the clock. Villain in chief, but them don't care. Blind devotion, truth laid bare. Him pardon the wicked, punish the just. Democracy crumbling into dust. But just see everything from up above. No mercy for the man who know no love. Fake for Christians, better loving Nazis. Mad King Donald and them cult of atrocities. Fake for Christians, better loving Nazis. Burn down Babylon and all him policies. Yo, got you. Let's crank this up to straight YG. FTT energy, that raw West Coast. Bounce repetitive chant hooks, they hit like fists. Verses slicing through the bullshit with zero chill. We're talking fake fuck, Christian pedal love and Nazi as the ultimate diss track on hypocrite. Holy rollers, child praying robes and swastika waving enablers, pounding 808, snarling delivery crowd scream. No cap, all fire.
Here's the full track. Yeah, who on the road with Nazi? Oh, who in a nice tonight? As it goes marching, just a blow up.
Undocumented dreams getting stomped in the mud. Time to call it out.
Fake fuck Christians.
Fake fuck Christian, pedal loving Nazi. Hide behind the Bible, but your soul's getting flashy. Fuck the fake Christian, pedal loving Nazi. Raids on the borders, kids in the trash. Fake fuck Christian, fuck pedal loving Nazi. Double in the pulpit, time to expose the cash. Fake fuck Christian, pedal loving Nazi. We ain't praying no more, we rising, we crashing. Yeah, yo, collar popping preacher with the devil's grin. Sermon on Sunday, sins on the weekend spin. Touching little lambs while the choir sings hallelujah. Then tweeting bow borders like a border collie. Heard her eyes will beat vans, black as midnight rays. Snatching mamas at dawn, leaving babies in the shade. Quote Leviticus, but love Leviticus lies. Pedo paradise behind them stained glass eyes. Nazi flags waving at the mega church rally. Build a wall change while they building body tally. Undocumented sweat built your golden steeple. Now you call them demons, man, that's straight up evil. Fuck your tax breaks, fuck your holy waterfront. With a flood coming, your heart's getting soft. Fake fuck Christian, pedo loving Nazi. Hide behind the Bible, but your soul's getting flashy. Fuck the fake Christian, pedo loving Nazi. Raised on the borders, kids in the trash. Fake fuck Christian, fuck pedo loving Nazi. Stop in the pulpit, time to expose the cash.
more. We rise and we crash. Yeah, alright, altar boys with the tiki torch flags, preaching purity while they protecting the prayers. Family values, my ass, it's a family of frauds, covering tracks like confessional bras. Eyes of agents, praying before the dawn sweet, cuffing dreams in the street, making grandmas weep. You love the orange idol, tweeting from the throne, but your God's getting ghosted when the truth gets shown. Needle rings ringing like your collection plate, Nazi youth groups in the basement sealing fate. We undocumented, but our fire's undocumented too, burning through the hypocrisy, straight exposing you. No more turning cheeks, we flipping the script. Revolution in the rhyme, watch the empire slip. Thank God, Christian, fuck that don't love a Nazi, that don't love a Nazi. But you never stop this down. Yeah, fuck the frauds. There it is. Pure rage, repetitive like FDT, but laser focused on the fake piety and raids. Spit it over that G-funk bounce, and it's a bang, on a bridge, more verses, or a beat breakdown. Let's iterate.
She came at 8, speaking only caged tongue, flying the gangs in Guatemala sun. Mother clouds tied through borders at night, escaping the threats, the extortion, the fight. Los Angeles streets became home in time. Honor roll shining, track stars align. Rising senior with dreams in her eyes, no chains on her future under California skies. Fake for Christian people loving Nazis right there doing this, you know, in the dead of night. Crosses on their walls, swastikas in their hearts, rounding up the innocents, tearing lives apart. Fake for Christian people loving Nazis right there doing this, you know, history's endless bite. Routine check-in on an ordinary day. Agents closed in, no words left to say. Detained without warning, shipped far away. July 4th flight to the fears they'd evaded. Back to the land of drugs, trafficking, dread. Enemies waiting where angels fear tread. Medications taken, hell fading fast. Hiding in shadows, clinging to the past. Christian people loving Nazis right there doing this, you know, in the dead of night. Crosses on their walls, swastikas in their hearts, rounding up the innocents, tearing lives apart. Fake Christian people loving Nazis right there doing this, you know, history's endless bite. Romans nailed believers to crosses of wood. Lions in arenas for the empire's good. No mercy for the faithful who dare to believe. Persecuted souls with no reprieve. Nazis marked the stars, loaded the trains, camps of extermination in righteous chains. Now the dreamers departed, mothers lay low. Same ancient hatred in modern day show. From Colosseum sands to detention halls cold, the mighty devour the stories untold. 2 months in hiding, the stress took its toll. The Stella collapsed, leaving Nori alone. Buried at 45 in my address fine. Orphaned in Quetzaltenango, crossing the line. Relatives distant, grief heavy as stone. Finishing school, through screens far from home. right there doing this. You know, in the dead of night, crosses on their walls, swastikas in their hearts, rounding up the innocents, tearing lives apart. Fake fuck, Christian people loving Nazis, right there doing this. You know, history's bright.
Thanks for listening to Antifa FM. Now a word from our sponsor, foundups.com. The future is not coming. It's here. Decentralize everything. Decentralize everything. Power to the people that are living through AI. Not tomorrow. Today. Foundups.com. Fuck all of them. Every single one. Fuck the rapist in chief with his predator grin. Fuck the crypto grifters and the cons they spin. Fuck the Proud Boys marching with their tiki torch flames. Fuck every pardon Trump signed in his name. Fuck the crystal fascists preaching hate from the pews. Fuck the oligarchs buying politicians to use. Fuck the technocrats thinking they're above the law. Fuck the right-wing extremists. Fuck them all. They fuck Christians. They don't love the Nazis. Fuck your whole agenda and your fucking atrocities. They fuck Christians. They don't love the Nazis. We coming for the throne. Watch it fall to pieces. Fuck the billionaire class with a tax-free ride. Fuck the bootleg senators with nothing inside. Fuck the maggot cult drinking poison every day. Fuck the talking heads.
stolen power. Watch it fucking die. Fuck the fallen president and his golden tower. Fuck the sycophants begging for a taste of power. Fuck the book bands, word bands, banning who we love. Fuck the false prophets claiming they speak from above. Fuck the dark money buying every vote. Fuck the propaganda shoved down our throat. Fuck the deportation fights, tearing lives apart. Fuck every traitor with a cold dead heart. Fake fuck Christians, they don't love in Nazis. Fuck your whole agenda and your fucking atrocities. Fake fuck
Her name was Margarita. She was 10 months old. 10 months old and cursing. Mama sang her to sleep. Soldiers came at midnight, took her while she'd weep. They gave her a new name, said Mama didn't care. Somewhere now in Russia, she's breathing different air. Does she dream in Ukrainian? Does she know Mama's face? They're erasing who she was, like she never left a trace. 20,000 children stolen from their homes. Putin signed the papers. Now they cry alone. Fake fuck Christians, battle-loving Nazis, blessed baby stealers on their knees. Fake fuck Christians, battle-loving Nazis. Is this the love your Jesus sees? Slava Ukraini, hooray! Heroyam Slava. Don't forget, we're coming for our children. This isn't over yet. Trump called Putin genius, held our weapons back. 400 million frozen, while children faced attack. Impeached but never punished. The Senate let him slide. Now he's back in power with Putin by his side. Oh, they pray in mega churches for the strong man and his throne, while grandmothers in Buka died cold and all alone. 458 hands tied, bullets to the head. They call it liberation, we call it war.
Russian mothers too, sons who died for Putin's lies, conscripts in the frozen mud who never said goodbye. They didn't choose this war, they're buried without names. 200,000 coffins and the Kremlin feels no shame. But the mothers on both sides are crying the same tears. Fake fuck Christians, pedo-loving Nazis, blasting war criminals on their knees. Fake fuck Christians, pedo-loving Nazis. Ukraine is watching history sees. Slava Ukraini, glory, Geroyam Slava. We won't forget, we're bringing home our children. This isn't over yet. Margarita, Mama's still waiting. Margarita, I know your real name. Slava Ukraini. Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh,
We'll be right back.
oh,